I think it's really easy to get lost, to feel as though you don't know who you are and feel dysregulated, to feel like your emotions are all over and you're just disconnected with who you are. Today, I want to invite you to settle in, join me for a meditation where we are going to heal and work on coming back to our true self, finding our grounded center, and work on emotional regulation. Healing your emotions, being more emotionally intelligent, paying attention to how we feel is one of the key elements in healing ourselves, reconnecting to who we are, and learning how to be aligned and alive in this messy, complicated, beautiful, lovely world. Duality. Welcome. My name is Karissa Dean, and today I would like to give you the opportunity to sit with yourself as I walk us through a beautiful guided meditation. If you would like to join me, I would invite you to find somewhere comfortable to sit, whether it's seated or laying down. Please do not be driving or operating machinery. You could definitely try to do this walking, but it is going to be best as a visualization if you are able to close your eyes and join me now with a healing breath. We're going to take an inhale, and I want you to visualize the breath coming into the body, penetrating the lungs. Hold just for a moment and exhale. On the next inhale, we're going to come into the body with the inhale, feeling the breath coming in, filling the head space. Give it just a moment. And with your exhale, release any thoughts or distractions that are going on within the mind. Coming in again with the breath, inhaling to the heart, opening the chest space, expanding. I invite you to drop your shoulders down. And as you exhale, soften into your seat. Visualize the shoulders dropping away from the ears, relaxing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Inhale, coming into the belly and the back side of your body. Just feeling air expand within. Hold for just a moment. And exhale, softening deeper into where you're seated. Another inhale coming into the hips, down the legs, feeling the breath expand throughout the entire lower body. Exhale, soften. And this time, I want you to breathe in a beautiful golden light. And as you inhale this light, it comes into the head, down the throat, down the shoulders, down the arms, down the spine, around the internal organs in the belly, around the hips, pelvis, down each leg, around the feet. And I want you to feel it spiral back up your body, from your feet spiraling up the legs. As you exhale and you release, feel the body drop and relax. And just return to the breath as normal. Noticing if there's any part of the body that might feel some tension, sending some breath and love to those spaces. And I want you to find yourself in a beautiful garden of your choice, plants, atmosphere of your choice, and just see yourself in this area. Notice what you notice. And maybe there's an area that is bright and vibrant. Maybe there's another area that could use a little work. And I want you to take an inhale and an exhale and stick with me. If thoughts come to mind, exhale them and come back to the sound of my voice. If you're feeling uncomfortable or tension in the body, be intentional about the breath and the movement that you choose. And really focus on being in your garden. You might hear things, you might see things, you might smell things, you might get a vibration or feeling within the physical body. Breathe. Breathe and be here. And as you're in your garden, just noticing, without any judgment, without a desire to change any of it, slowly walk over to the area that you know just needs a little more intention. It needs a little more self-expression. Maybe it needs more water. Maybe there's an element that is missing, whether it be some nutrients in the soil or some physical tilling. Maybe there are weeds that need to be extracted. Maybe there are animals or other objects. Maybe there's recycling or garbage. And I want you to just notice what's there and see if an emotion comes up for you. See if this disturbed area of the garden is calling out an emotion for you. Maybe you find it sad. Maybe it makes you angry or frustrated. Maybe it brings out joy because you enjoy creating from a mess. Maybe it creates anxiety and you just can't wait to get your hands on it. But I want you to breathe and be patient and just simply notice the emotion that is. And as you notice this emotion, I want you to feel where it comes into your body. Oftentimes, emotions physically manifest. And so I want you to see the emotion that is existing as you look at this area of your garden that needs work, that needs tending. Do you physically feel it somewhere in your body? Maybe it's your heart starting to race, your hands starting to sweat, tension in your shoulders. Maybe you've noticed that you're clenching your jaw, or that maybe you're having a hard time breathing, or maybe it's impossible for you to be present with me right now because it's just overwhelming. And I want you to just notice without judgment, breathe and be. And slowly, I want you to start walking backwards away from this area of your garden. And you're going to come back to the center of your garden where neutrality exists, where you can see the portion of your garden that is flourishing and the portion of your garden that needs tending. And maybe with open arms, you move your hands to the center of your chest, resting them at heart center. And you just accept with breath, with calmness. You accept the impermanence, the idea that what is needing more attention is surrounded by what is currently flourishing. And what is currently flourishing is equally surrounded by what needs more intention. And as you hold yourself at the center of your heart, you accept the impermanence and you accept duality. That two things can be true at the same time, that we can feel deeply two extremes at the same time, and that nothing truly is getting in the way of you standing grounded in your garden, centered in the duality and in the impermanence. Taking a deep inhale, exhale, slowly walking out of your garden with gratitude for this new awareness, understanding, and acceptance of duality and impermanence. Taking an inhale, exhale, feeling that light come in the body once again, breathing in this beautiful golden light coming into the body, cleansing, nourishing, clearing, releasing, visualizing it go all the way through the whole body and spiraling up from the feet. And visualize this spiral exhale breath come out of the mouth and surround your body, cleansing and clearing, releasing all cords, all tensions, and see yourself in a beautiful golden light, surrounded, safe, grounded, and protected. Take an inhale and exhale. Take an inhale, feel where your body is connected to the earth through the material you're sitting on. Take an inhale, wiggling the fingers and the toes. Take an inhale, noticing the feel of the oxygen penetrating into your system, feeling it come into the lungs. Rolling the shoulders up towards the ears, back and down alongside the backside of the body. Maybe shaking your head out, saying no. Shaking your head, saying yes. And when you're ready, opening the eyes. And my hope for you today is that you walk away with a grounded clarity, knowing that emotions are safe. And everything is constantly changing. And there's this beautiful duality in life where things that are going well flourish and things that need a little more love can also coexist. And both are safe. And that you can always come back to the center, the truth, the grounded, connected, and oh so loved you. My name is Karissa Dean. It has been my pleasure to walk you through your garden. May you come back and connect to your garden anytime. And if you're looking for a toolkit to have on the fly, comment reset and we will get you a free download that you can have in your back pocket to come back to you anytime you need it. Stay tuned for more.